Welcome to LivvyLand.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jolene and this is LivvyLand. Today we are going to be cash stuffing some of my casino winnings. And so this weekend I did go to the casino. I was feeling a little lucky and I came back with some money. So we're gonna go ahead and cash stuff it today. All right, so we'll go ahead and get the money counted. 1, 2, 3, 4. 51, 50, 250, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 10. Okay, so this is a total of 1,000. I did break it up, so I'm going to be doing cash stuffing of 3 of my binders with this 1,000, and then I have money set aside to play with savings challenges. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. And then we are first going to go into my savings binder. And how's everyone doing today? As I am recording this, today is Sunday. Okay, and then I do have just a notebook here off to the side that has the different categories and the amounts that I am going to be stuffing today. So, and I've already updated all of my trackers. So Livy Savings is going to get $50. And so now she has 4,000 in the bank, 50, 100, 20. Okay, my savings is going to get 130. So 100, 20, 30. So now in my savings I have 400, 500, 50, 70, 90, and 600. My temporary retirement envelope here is going to get 30 to round off this envelope. So I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300. And the acquisition of the bank that I work for by the credit union that was buying us out has happened. And as of Monday, so tomorrow, I'm probably going to be posting this on the day of the first day of the credit union, and my retirement, my 401k with them will resume again. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to keep stuffing this for my IRA or not. Next one that is going to get money here is Future Home. So Future Home is going to get 180. So 100, 50, 70, and 80. So now Future Home has 2,000, 300, 400, 50, 70, 90, and 500. 2,500. Okay, and Vacation is going to get 280. So we have 1, 2, 50, 70, and 80. So now Vacation has 3,000, 200, 300, 400, 50, 70, 90, 500, 3,500. Okay, our Samoa envelope, excuse me, is going to get 80. So 50, 70, and 80, and I can mark off one of these airfare tickets here. Okay, so now in Samoa I have 1,000, 50, 70, 90, and 100, so 1,100. right, and then in my additional categories for Samoa, we are going to add 80 to this tracker here. Oops. So that's going to be 4 of these shopping bags. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 50, 70, 80. So now I have 50, 70, 90, 100. So that's for the tracker for shopping, and then I completed my tracker for the food of 300. And this will just all be combined with Samoa. Okay, so that is it for this binder. And then we are going to stuff, excuse me, 1 envelope in my holiday binder. And we're gonna go back to Girls' Day, and I did put a tracker, a savings challenge in here, and that's gonna be separate away from the money that I already have in there. So this I did order recently. It was a digital download from LivvyLand Designs. And what I did was I added her logo here, and I added the word movie because I want to save up for me and Livy to go to a movie for our Girls' Day. But I wanted to add extra to what I already had here. So I've made each of these tickets $5. And we are going to add a total of $30. So I'm going to mark off 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 20 and 30. And what I'm going to do is leave that in front here. And then already in this envelope, I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, and 80. Okay, so that's it for that binder. And then the last binder that we are stuffing with this money is our low priority. And the Livy spending envelope is going to get 15. So 10, oops, 15. So now she has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Make sure that was right. Right, and then my spending envelope is going to get 40. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 100. And then cash stuffing goodies is going to get 25. So I'm going to mark off 2 5s, a 7, and an 8 to make 25. Okay. So 20 and 5. So now this has 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Okay, and recently, so this is just helping to pay me back. I've recently done some damage with ordering from a bunch of shops. So I will have to do a completely separate video once everything gets in because I've ordered from a lot of shops recently. Okay, so Monty and Gugu are going to get skipped because I am trying to build up my other niece and nephew's envelopes to catch up with my other niece and nephew. So Juju is getting 20, so 20, 30, and 40. And then baby Theo is also going to get 20. So 20, 30, 40. And then last one getting stuffed is Tattoo, and Tattoo is getting this last 20. So now Tattoo has 300, 50, 70, 90, 95, and 400. Okay, and now we are going to transition into my savings challenge binders. So I'm going to go ahead and set these ones behind me to make room. Okay, but let me put some more Sort Quick on. And then we're going to do live play of savings challenges. Okay, bring my calculator back down here. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 160, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 374 that we're playing with today for savings challenges. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull these up here. Okay, so like we normally do, I'm going to start in this binder here, and this holds my Sunday Savings Challenge. And we're going to skip back to July to complete that in this round. So the last one on here is 27. So 25, 6, 7. So I should have 66 here. So I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And then next round I will start August, so we are getting there. Okay. And then this binder, if you are new, so this binder holds all of my savings challenges from my own shop. This binder is still available in my Etsy shop. I have this and then the other colors that you saw as well. Okay, and then we're gonna jump back here to my 20 and 25 and 2025 challenge. And I'm gonna grab this 20 that's here. Okay, and I did condense this envelope off camera, so we're gonna grab 20. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 20, 40, and 60. And this one as well, I have jumped ahead because I just want to complete faster so I can reallocate. Okay, and so I am going to jump over into this other binder with other shops challenges. And I have a new scratch off that I am starting, and I want to start with that so that I know that I have the most amount of money here. But it came with, I put them in this little bag, but it came with the scratch off. It's a Hello Kitty scratch off challenge, and there are 40 different cards here. And I have randomly, obviously I don't know how much is beneath all of them, and they were mystery scratchers. This is from, it's the logo is not on here, but the shop name is MSG Budgets. I will have it linked down below. But what I did was I made this tracker so that I can keep track of how much I scratch off. So, All right, so I'm gonna push this back for a second, and we're gonna start with the first one and see how much is under this, because I didn't know how much. That's why I wanted to start off with these ones. Okay, so this is, I don't know if you can see that. And of course, I didn't get out my vacuum. It's down in my cubby. Okay, and then because I know that when I scratch it shakes the camera, I am not going to scratch this all the way off, but off camera I will. Okay, so that's 5, and let me mark this. All right, and because that was a lower amount, we'll scratch off another one. Yeah, 12, my favorite number. Okay, so we'll vacuum this. So 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're gonna do another one. So this has 4. Okay, so instead of grabbing 4 ones, I am going to put this one back and grab a 5. Okay, let me put that number on here. Okay, so we should have 21, so 10, 15, 20, and 21. And I think we will stop there for this round, and then we can always come back to this. And then I put this little envelope in here to match with the Hello Kitty theme. This is one that I had actually made and was including as freebies in my last, I believe my last sale. It was basically if you spend at least $20, you got a free Sanrio envelope. Okay, so I'll put this off to the side and we might come back to it. We'll see. Okay, and then I don't have any more, any other scratchers. So the next thing I'm going to do is play any dice roll games. So I do have this one here. And I think what I'm going to do this time, so we'll use, last time we used 2-2, so we'll break out, oops, Buddy the Turtle. Let's make sure that this is in frame here. All right, so first pop is vertical, second pop is horizontal. Never have I ever. If I have and I answer yes, it'll be 10 that I save. If I answer no, it is 5. I have been marking the no boxes with X's and the yes with O's. I messed up here. This is actually an O. So, all right, let's pop. So 6 and 3. Been scuba diving. I have not, and I don't intend to. So we'll put an X there, and we're gonna save 5. Let's put this up here and this here. All right, let's go again. 4 and 2. Met someone famous. Have I technically met anybody famous? I don't think I actually have. I've seen them from afar at like concerts, but as far as talking to somebody famous, nobody sticks out in my mind right away. So I'll mark an X. All right, let's go again. 4 and 2, we already did that one. 4, 4 and 2, 4 again, 1. Gone on a solo vacation. I have not. I don't go to the movies by myself. I don't eat at a restaurant by myself. So 5. Let's go one more time. So 3 and 3. Traveled outside the USA. Yes, I have. I have been to the Philippines. And obviously we're saving up for Samoa, so hopefully I will go to Samoa someday. So for this round I did 10, 15, 20, and 25. So combined with what we have already done, now I have saved up 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, and 15. Okay. All right, and then that is, let me just make sure that's it for the rolling and scratching in this binder. So now we're gonna go back, now we're gonna go back over. I lied, I forgot. I have a new one that I'm bringing in. So this one wouldn't, I tried to hole punch it, but it still stuck out too far. So this is Diner Dash. Again, this is by the Craft Bin, and this is a rolling game, and you get to, so you start here and you roll and follow the instructions on here. You do get to choose the dollar amounts up here of the little icons, and I decided to make them worth 1, 3, and 5. So the sundae worth 1, the burger worth 3, and the fries worth 5. French fries are one of Livy's favorite foods, and so that's why I made that the most. So we'll go ahead and pop, and let's see where we land on here. And how I plan to play this game is work my way through the board. Once I get to the end, I'll start back over again, but I will try to make sure that we play all the squares on the board before we consider this one done. So let's go ahead and pop and see where we land. So 1, 2, so 5. Oops. Okay. Let's go again. So 1, the sundae, so that's $1. We'll go again. 3, 1, 2, 3, so $4. So what I'll do is put this one back and grab, actually I'll put both of these back and grab a 10. All right, let's go again. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Customer stiffed you, go back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, so $3. 1, 2, 3. So I am going to mark off this one and this one. Okay, and then I think we'll stop there, but I need to, I'm going to mark where we landed. Since my little marker will reach, I'm going to grab one of these that I use. We'll grab orange. One of these little magnetic markers. Okay. Alright, so we will just put it right here. Alright, so 10, 11, 12, 13 to start us off on this one. And the money is going to go into this Pachaco envelope. And then I'm going to put this in the very, very back here. Okay, so I'm just going to push that up because we are going to come back to it. All right, then we're going to go into my savings challenges. because I have a couple that require rolling the dice. So the first one we'll play is Mommyopoly, and we landed here. All right, so we've made our first round around the board, and I did land on the equivalent of Boardwalk last time, so I got that big one out of the way. So let's see, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, already landed on that one, so we'll keep going. 1, so $3. And finishing this board will save me a total of $2.50. So I have 1, 2, and 3. Set that here. So let's roll again. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $2. So let's put these 3 back and just grab a 5.
Can you get my tasty
Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 7. So 5, 6, 7. Let's see, 1, 2. Oh yeah, let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Landed on start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already landed on that one. 1, so 7.
If you make a mess up there, then you just leave a mess.
So 5, 6, whoops. 7, 5, 10, 11, whoa. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And if I have another dollar in here, which I do, okay. But let's do this. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's grab a 20 and put these back in for the other plays. So now in Mommyopoly, oh, now I just forgot where I landed. I think it was this one. If that's wrong, I will fix it after I edit my video. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay. Now we're gonna play Rolling Around the Christmas Tree. And this is the multiplier version. So there are ornaments here, and you roll, and then below each ornament is a multiplier. And I have decided to work from top to bottom, left to right. That way the savings challenge is telling me how much to save, but you can definitely play this however you want. You can do it based on your roll, which multiplier or ornament you want to do. I'm just choosing to do it this way, so it's a surprise on how much I have to save. All right, so this next one is only a times 1. So 6. So I only have to stuff 6. So 5 and 6. And we'll go again. This next one's a multiplier of 3. So 5. So 10 and 15. The next one's a times 2, so we'll go again. Oh, 6. So 12. 10, 11, 12. And we'll just finish this off because this next one's only a times 1. So 4. All right, rather than grabbing 4 ones, we'll take one of these and put a 5 back over here. All right, so we have that. Okay, I think what I will do is put 2 of these 5s back and grab a 10. All right, so for this round of rolls, I have 10, 20, 30, 35, 6, and 7. And then combined with what I have, and I did condense this off camera because I was making change for myself. Okay, so now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3. So 153, and we're halfway done with this challenge. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and finish off what's in here. And then I did decide that I wanted to just complete this whole top row here. So we have 5, 10, and 15. Oops, to finish it off. Forgot that lid was off. So we're marking off a 3, a 2, a 4, another 3,
Ow.
2, and then another 1. Okay, so a total of 15. All right, combined with what is already going in
Wow,
here.
wow, 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 wow.
Yes, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and 60. So this will save me a total of 120 when complete. So we are halfway done with it. Okay, then I'm going to go back to my $10 denomination challenge. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to do $30 worth. So I'm going to mark off 3 hearts. So 1, 2, 3. And since it is a $10 denomination, I'll grab 10s. Okay, and then now I have 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So 470. And there are 50 hearts on here, so I will save 500 when complete, and this will be reallocated to my emergency fund, I have decided. Okay, this last one is a catch-all. It will be the remaining money, so I don't have any IOUs. Okay, but we still have money to play with, so let's go back over here. And we are going to do Angela's to-do. Let me put this money back in here. Okay. And so this so I've already completed this left side, and I am just going from top to bottom because it is a to-do list. So this next one is save 10, and then there is save 5. So we'll go ahead and do those. And I will have to see if Livy will let me use her. So this says ask Alexa. I don't have Alexa, so I'll have to ask Siri. So let me grab 15. Livy, can mommy borrow your iPad for a second? I gotta ask Siri for a number.
Here you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I have her iPad here just so that you guys can see it, because I don't know if her Siri is on any kind of mute. Last time I did this, she didn't actually talk, so. Oh, and it doesn't specify what, so I'm gonna ask Siri to give me a number between 1 and 20 is what I'm gonna give her, or ask her to give me. Hey Siri, give me a number between 1 and 20. Okay, so she only gave me a number of 3, so you guys can see that. All right, so I was thinking she was going to give me a higher number, but she did not. So Okay, so we did 3 of them, so I'll go ahead and stop there. So we saved a total of 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 in this round. So far with to do, we now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, already did this one. And then we have, this is a mini savings challenge by Katie with the Fancy Dollar. And the first round I knocked out the 6, 5, and 4. So let's see what's the next highest. So we'll do the 4, 3, and 3 for 10. Just like 10. So I have 10, 15, and 20, or 10, 20, and 25. Okay. And I could have done more, but I'm trying not to complete them too fast so that they can be featured in my videos for a couple rounds. Okay, this one I am going to complete today, and this is Yes You Can Pink Bow Challenge by Grace with Savings with Grace, and it does come with this envelope as well. All right, so all I have left on here is a 10, an 8, and 2 5s, so that's a total of 28. So let's mark these off. So 25, 6, 7, 8, and what I might do, 1, 2, let me take these $2, let me grab another 5. Okay. All right, so this challenge saved me 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105, is that correct? Let's double check and make sure I didn't mess up. So we have 36 plus 30 plus 24 plus 15, 105. Okay, that is correct. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105. Let me mark that on here because I am keeping track of these. 105. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. This is actually going to go to my extra debt. I'm going to be good and put that towards extra debt. Okay, and so we've completed all the games. So let's see what we have left to see how much more we can play. So I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so I am going to, we'll do this scratch off again. So we'll get these back out and grab okay. So that's $1. One. Let's do another one because that one was low. Oh, that's a big one. 17. Okay, so 10, 15, 16, 17. Okay, gotta write that down. Okay, let's put these in the back of this bag here. Put that off to the side. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then combined with what we did earlier. Now we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and then let's do some more into Never Have I Ever. That up here. So again, first pop is vertical, second pop is horizontal. So 2 and 1. Been on a cruise? I have not. It's one of those things that I kind of go back and forth if I actually ever want to do that. So, all right, let's go again. So 2 and 3, we already did that one. 4, this one, I have to get another 4. 6, nope, I already did that one. 2 and 6, had a one-night stand. Yeah. Well before my married time, well before. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stop there. Let's see what we have left in here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna exchange 2 of these 10s for a 20. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Okay. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 6, 7, 8. 78 left. Alright, so we'll go back over to mine. Oh, actually, we could play a little bit more of Diner Dash. Okay. So we landed here. So 1, 2, so that's 5. All right, and we'll go one more to see how far down the board we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a hamburger. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. We'll see if we can get some more ones. Okay, so we will stop there. This isn't going to reach there, but I'll put this here and then maybe mark a star right here to tell me that's where we landed. Okay, so let me put this back in the back of the binder. Let me see if I have any change in this envelope, because I don't remember. Oh, we do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll grab this 5. And then we'll put these 2 5s and grab 10. And then we'll grab this 20 and put these back in here. Okay. So 21 in there. Okay, we completed that one. I don't want to complete this one by Katie just yet. And all we have left on here is 5, 10, 12. So I don't want to complete that one. And then Angela's to-do list. I don't want to complete that. We could do this on this last here. So this is save 15. So we'll grab that one. So 10, 15. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, then we'll finish off in my savings challenge binder. Okay, make sure that's, oops. Oops, what is blocking it? Oh, that envelope was, okay. Ooh. All right, and then back in here, and we'll finish off in here. How many 10s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to add more to my denomination challenge. I'll do 2 more. Actually, I'll just do one more in here. So 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, then we'll go back up here. So we have that. We still have Mommyopoly there. Let's do some more of the color and save. 5, 10 and 5, 10. I'll just do this 1, 2, 3, and 4 for another $10. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. All right, and then we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's roll on Mommyopoly. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Of course, land on the 21. Okay, but that's fine. We have enough. So 20 and 1. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me move this over here. It's all right, we got the second largest one out of the way. The only other big one is over here for 20. Other than that, it ranges from 1 to 20. And then the next lowest one is, there's 12 here. Yeah, we've gotten all the big ones off, except for that 20. Oops, upside down. Okay. And so what we have left is 5, 10, and then we have these 4 ones. So I'm not gonna do the rolling. Okay, so we'll just do the color by number because I know to finish off this next row here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 again, so 10. And then I will use my unicorn catch-all for these last 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 10, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. And then going all the way back to my unicorn catch-all. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll mark off 2 of the 2s for 4. And so now in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And this will save 30 when complete. Okay, so that is it for the savings challenges, and now I just need to reallocate that money there. Let me put this away before I misplace it. Oy. Okay, hold on, let me fight with this to put it back. Got it. Okay. And then this is going to go towards extra debt. And I did end up putting Rachel's abundance dashboard in this binder here, which is my planning ahead binder. And extra debt. Oh, I need a new tracker. And we are adding, this was 105. So there's 320 in there, so now I should have 425. So let me put this aside. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Put that here. All right, so that is it for this cash stuffing. This was a bonus stuffing, not planned for these funds. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next round. If you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.